this is like counterintuitive. We did a live podcast with My Millennial Money this week. Or last week, I can't remember. It's been a blur. It was sometime. Anyway, someone came up to me and we were sitting down talking about their career, and she was saying that she really wanted to kind of take on this new role, but she was just like paralyzed by imposter syndrome. She's like, I'm worried about what people think. I'm worried that I'm not good enough. And this person is so smart. Like, they have got 2 amazingly challenging degrees. They've been in their industry for a really long time. And I think imposter syndrome does not discriminate. It gets all of us. It gets the smartest people, you know. And I was looking at her thinking, you are so smart. You are so talented. And yet you're crippled by imposter syndrome. And I think what I was reflecting on with her was this idea of, you know what? If you don't have that feeling of imposter syndrome, you're probably not in the growth zone. So how can we start to look at imposter syndrome as a positive? So I've started to reframe it in my mind. I'm like, if I feel like I am out of my comfort zone, that I don't have what it takes, I'm probably in the growth zone. And that is a good spot to be in your career. So if you have imposter syndrome, I want you to start to reframe it and go, this is a good thing. This means that I'm growing. This means that I'm learning. Like, I am kind of pushing the boundaries on what I thought I was capable of. And that is something so powerful that I think not enough people see it and go, you know what, that's cool. That is a good thing. If I feel like I'm in the comfort zone all the time, I'm going to get bored. And no one wants to be bored at work. Like, work's already hard enough as it is. Like, I don't want you to be bored. I want you to be challenged and growing and feel like you're doing things that you never thought you'd be able to do.
Yeah, I love that reframe. So instead of thinking of imposter syndrome as I shouldn't be in this room, I should be in this room, and it just means I've got things to learn and challenges to face.
Yeah, and it means that I am putting myself out there. It means, like, back to number 1, that I'm playing big and I'm taking a risk. So for her, we just started to really dig into that of, well, how could you see that as part of your growth and see the resistance that you feel? Because I would describe imposter syndrome sometimes as this feeling of resistance. Like, you feel like, oh, feels like I shouldn't be here. I feel like that pressure.
It's like when you go to a party and you don't know anyone and it feels all unfamiliar.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you're not meant to be at the party. You got an invite, but
yes,
this is a weird reframe.
No, but I love that analogy. And you're there and you're like, this is awkward. I don't like it, but I've been invited to be here. I have every right to be here. So imposter syndrome, embrace it, because that means you're in the growth zone.